The wire 2018, and he's coming up with a kind of self-preservation type dig for the win. Bekhuis, they're looking a lot like Carolina Salgado. But Bekhuis, what we missed in that stat line was that she's leading the tournament.
Yeah, without a doubt. Question, women's semifinal underway. The Dutch team in the pink tops, United States in the white, and a nice little cut shot there from Bekhuis. Down the middle, catching this play there from Bekhuis. Nuss, nobody up, and there is the crisp, pure cut shot of Kristen.
Which is kind of becoming oddly more and more a part of the game offensively for a lot of players.
You gotta have a good knuckle pokey in this game. Nice high angle swing from Brasher, and that's going to be one of the challenges, I think, Rich. Ability to adapt. These beach players so well skilled in all positions. Back down the line, find some space is Taryn Brasher. Oh, and the trickler that time from Kristen as she lets out a gasp, knowing she got away with a lucky one there.
That is phenomenal stuff right now from Bekhuis. There's
almost another one, and somehow Nuss comes flying in for the option, the rare option from Nuss.
Yeah, just great improv.
Continuing to apply the pressure as Driel back at them on the split blocking duo of the Netherlands. Trouble here for the United States. Nice hand dig from Driel. Where can she go here? High over the head. Sure, good scrappy play here from the Dutch. Nuss gonna poke it fast to the sideline, and the United States kind of breathe a sigh of relief there. Not a ton of pace on that ball, and so your hands have to be together, or it has to come out clean if you're gonna use your hands. Inside set, that's coming out clean, but it's gonna be a free ball here for Nuss and Brasher. And that one for Nuss goes down. It's the kind of the first steady rhythm ball I've seen really from the United States so far in this first set.
And the Dutch coaching staff and Boom Boom delighted.
The Dutch roll deep when it comes to coaches. Good adjustment there from Driel to get the short ball, and she tries to sneak it down the line, and Brasher says not so fast.
They do a great job scoring points, but then they'll kind of give up some in bunches as well. Kind of seen in this one.
Nice deep swing that time, dare I say, over Driel on that one. Good passing, line blocks there. You see, good work from our camera crew. Ooh, and that one with a little bit of extra pop on it from Brasher. All tied up. Nuss from the right, and there is the vulnerability that you talked about, Rich, if you do stay up.
You got to try and give her different looks and see if something works.
Second set point now for Nuss and Brasher. Driel out of the middle. Good pull dig from Brasher. Brasher with nobody up. Nice scoop here from Bekhuis. What a set from off the net.
Oh, are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? How about the set from Emmy Driel? And the intestinal fortitude, let's call it, from Bekhuis to take a cut.
Goodness. Explosive swing from Bekhuis. Look at this. Full layout. Picture perfect.
Deep, deep free ball, making it tough on Holland, but they find a way.
First set point here for the Netherlands.
Wow.
Oh my goodness. Brasher, 22-all. Nice hand dig from Brasher. She collects herself, works to the middle. Driel with a scoop. Oh my goodness. Driel with the jumbo over Nuss.
And all Kristen could do was kind of look and applaud.
Second set point for the Netherlands. Huge rip. Can Bekhuis chase this one down with the foot dig? She cannot. Good effort though. 23-all.
Blood pressure medication.
Oh my goodness. Check the heart rate. Driel poke shot, and that is too low in the airspace of Taryn Brasher. So third set point now for the United States, and Nuss fires a BB down the line. Oh, and Bekhuis not afraid of the moment as that one ricochets through the block of Brasher. 24-all. Fans getting treated to some extra volleyball here in this first set. Nuss. The baby line right between, and then the walk-off before it even hits the ground. A la Steph Curry.
Yeah. Brasher also pivotal in that first set win for the Americans.
So now the question here for this Dutch duo is can they maintain that level? Well, there's my answer. There we go, 6-2. Bullet down the line. Brasher calling off the high line and says, I'm bringing all heat on this one.
No nonsense.
3 serving 6. And then there's the cut shot in the opposite direction. Wies, deep bag, deep. Good thing you can't see us glistening here in our booth. Better set here. And the quick snap from Van Driel that sneaks around the block of Brasher. We're doing a different kind of work with the vocal cords. Line blocks are the call. Another tough serve from Wies. Wies there early in the line. And tipping it back to the small part of the court. They're sitting at about 3,800 feet above sea level. An effort here. Just pick up there. Brasher going to take that one and go high off the hands. Continuing to contact that ball high with Brasher.
Put her in such tough positions from a side-out standpoint for much of this match.
Nice cross-court serve. Good pull from Brasher. That's going to get her up to the net. The high line is the call, and over the top of Emmy.
But it requires a little bit of time for everything to work.
A little off speed, short to Nuss. Nuss there, tapping it down the line. Good thing the camera's not on Rich and I in the booth as Rich is flicking that wrist, showing us
Her
what a
pantomime
draft.
game, not great.
Not quite it, but the righty poke game, though, of Emmy, pretty darn good. Up his team, actually. Ooh, that thing dancing. Good pass, though, from Brasher. Good scoop, but it's going to go into the net, and good effort, though.
So having those experiences for the Dutch ladies is very critical.
Not wide to Van Driel. And Van Driel sends a laser beam down the line. 12 serving 10. Netherlands holding on to that lead. And good call there. Nuss saying high line, and then angle, emphasizing that second call. Van Driel overhead. Van Driel back towards the cross court, or back towards the line, if you will. But feels comfortable for her. Now it's to run to set this one, and that just chipping it over. And again, credit to Nuss for putting up a good set there on a kind of a tough pass. And the hands up, trying to catch that football in the pocket, the meat of the hands. Tight ball here. It's going to be a play at the net, and another opportunity. That one ricochets off into perfect position for Brasher. Florin, our producer, an absolute gem of a human being, bringing us espresso whenever we need it. Cut shot, Nuss is there. She's going to put up Brasher for the option, but it's a joust won by Emmy Van Driel. Pushing Nuss to the sideline. Nuss working back to get her approach line. Into the baby line, just prepping so dang good after the pass. Nuss from the right, going to the high line. 18-16. Nice movement on that serve. Where does Van Driel go here? She goes sharp. Nuss making the read. Maybe that ball's wide. I'm not sure. Number one. An absolute barn burner of a first set. 18-17. High line 3 times to make sure from Nuss.
The Dutch girls, that they just keep doing what they're doing, it's going to win out.
So match point here. It's going to be a dig from Nuss. Another dig from Emmy to stay alive in this one. A poke over. Another chance here. That's covered. Look at the scrappy play here for both teams. Nobody wants to let it go. But it goes down. And Van Driel's going to ask about that play, and I have to agree with Van Driel. That is looking like an open hand.